Right, and everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. I do hope you are all well and feeling good. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the videos if you do enjoy them. As you can probably tell, I've just gotten back from a really sweaty gym session. Got me protein shake on the go. Yeah, it is currently, I think it's like 10 past 6 or something. Katie managed to pick us up on the way from home, so it's 20 past 6 now. We're just cracking on with tea. I'm about to take you in the kitchen, show you what we're having. But yeah, had a really good day today. Had a pay rise at work. Everyone loves seeing a good old pay rise just in time for the new financial year. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we are gonna show. I'm gonna show you what's on for tea. We are having garlic bread, just pasta, and that's it. Now Katie's making a nice little sauce there, and we are having. I think you might have seen, but we are having the meatballs that were left from a couple of weeks ago now, was it, Katie? So yeah, having a nice tea from getting in from the gym. We have had a bit of a disaster. Obviously I was explaining to you how we were meant to cancel HelloFresh and we completely forgot, and our order has gone through and we will get a new delivery on Sunday. So that is one thing I will say. If you do go on HelloFresh, as soon as you know that you don't want to, I'm just gonna take a seat. As soon as you know that you don't want to have any more, just go straight on the website and cancel it. Or say you have like, it's last minute and you're like, oh bugger, we forgot to cancel it. Just go on and skip a week and then do it when you've got time, because we were very lucky that we still had quite a good discount, so we still were only paying £21, which isn't bad. But I think this week in particular, we really wanted to go back to having 2 or 3 pinch of nom like recipes, because one, they are quite like, they're obviously just as healthy as HelloFresh, and 2, normally with what you buy you can sort of get a good, like if you, so for example, say there was a one that was like homemade spaghetti and meatballs or pasta and meatballs, you could probably buy the ingredients to be able to sort of make it and then have some for your dinner the next day as well, like to stop you from prepping more than that. So that is where I do think you can sort of get more value for money. But if you're just bothered about like your nighttime meals when you're getting in from work, I still would say HelloFresh is worth it, especially if you've got the discount. If you've not got the discount, I think it all just comes down to financial, like your financial situation. If you're someone that just wants it there and ready and like you can just go off the sheet when you get in and stuff, I do think having them stops you getting takeaways as much. Like we will probably have ours, obviously we'll get it on Sunday, we'll probably have one on Sunday night, and then we'll more than likely just do them on the nights where we can kind of be bothered. I think that is the only downside. If you, when you sort of, there will be some nights where, funny story as well, I'll get into it, but where it's like you just can't be bothered to like prep. You just want to bang something in the oven and it'd be like ready. But I did see on Fabinell's story on Instagram that they'd bought like a week's worth of HelloFresh. They were going to do that, and it was like, I think it was Monday night, and they just sort of ended up in McDonald's drive-through. And it's like, it's because sometimes you just can't be bothered with all the prep, and I think it's perfectly normal. And I think that side of dieting, or like watching what you're eating, just goes so under the radar, and people make it look so easy in YouTube videos, when in reality, you know, they'll show you a YouTube video of what they eat in a day and they're doing all this prep, but then the other 6 days they're more than likely just banging things in the oven because it's quick. Everyone's busy at the end of the day. Not everyone every day has time to sort of prep something for half an hour. But yeah, I've been waffling on enough. Like I said, I do hope yous are all well. The weather has been pretty doom and gloom lately, and me and Katie have been watching, like, I think like one of my favourite content creators, well, 2 of mine. One of them actually lives in Marbella, the other one, and he's just bought like a house and he's doing it up. The other one travels all over all the time. And then one of Katie's favourite influencers, and she is one of mine to be fair, influencers YouTuber, she's sort of gone away like backpacking or backpacking, whatever it's called, in Asia for like months now, and it's like, oh, just want to get away. But with this pay rise, we never know, we might get away now in the summer, have a bit money spare, as well as sort of getting the garden all sorted out. It's what comes in handy for the most, I think, just the house, being able to put more money aside and get stuff done quicker. But yeah, I hope yous are all well. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll probably catch you guys when tea is ready. And everyone, tea is ready. Oh, it smells so good, but ta-da! And the garlic bread has just got out there, so we have got tea ready just there. And obviously there's the garlic bread. And I will catch you guys afterwards. Got a few comments to go through. Probably have a little chat on, you know what I'm like, a little chatty Cathy. But I will catch yous after. And everyone, it is past tea time now. I've got my dinner getting prepped there. Got the veg. We've got the chicken. And I don't know why I'm going over there, that's just the Tupperware box. And we've got Katie kindly prepped my fruit and yogurt with protein powder in. Dish is all done, bench is wiped down. 20 past 8, get in. I'm going to quickly, well, not quickly, but I go through the comments that have been left. I don't know if any of them are questions, but going to go through them anyways. Then probably just wrap the video up, to be honest. I think one thing that I'm definitely noticing when I'm going to the gym classes is I want to just sort of not get the videos as done as quick as I can, as in like, oh, like let's just get it done, get it out there. And I was speaking to Katie last night about it, that if like, I feel like if there's a vlog where I'm not really too happy with it, I would rather just put it, I still want to vlog it and still want to upload it, but more in just like the time, and then I will just do double day vlogs. So if there isn't a daily vlog, just know that the next day there will be a vlog, and it'll just be like just a double dayed vlog. Fortunately at the minute I am hoping to just keep going with the daily stuff as much as I can. Like I said before, I can talk quite a bit, so, and you guys leave plenty of comments, which always helps. So like I say, like I always say anyways, if you have any comments, just get them down below. And yeah, let's get into it. So thank you for answering my question, Liam. I found our solicitors very non-communicative and rude at times, but think a lot of our stress was mainly from the sale of our flat and the legalities involved. I didn't feel like our solicitors kept us in the loop, and I found myself doing a lot of the calling up and chasing the paperwork. They seemed to be very slow, and I wonder if the process would have been less stressful if we'd been renting whilst we were waiting for the purchase to go through. Yeah, so thank you for that comment. Yeah, like I say, I'm not too sure about, I could imagine if you're trying to sell, like I think she says here, she's trying to sell the flat at the same time as doing all this. I could imagine that being really stressful. Katie follows someone on the house account that is trying to sell her home at the minute, and like, I know not everyone will have the same like experience and stuff like that, but like it just makes you think, Jesus Christ, like is it ever going to be worth trying to sell houses or sell anything? But I think if it was me, I would just try my best just to take it one day at a time. If I'm going through a stressful phase, that's all I do. Like if it's work stress, all I do is go, it's 9 hours out of my day that I just need to try and get over with, and eventually it will go. Obviously these situations when a house is involved, and it's months, it can feel like such a long time, so I do feel for you there. And it is a shame to hear about your solicitors. I think being rude, especially like sometimes with the communication side, I can sort of understand if they've like maybe missed a week to get back to you, because they probably are busy, but like to be rude, I don't really understand that. I will just quickly go and check on my veg, but take it with us. Yeah, I hate it when people are rude. I think especially in these sort of situations when there's a lot on the like riding for people, and people at the end of the day, if you like the situation me and Kate were in anyways, where it's your first house, you're sort of a lot like, well, they should realistically understand where you're coming from in terms of like, well, even if it's not your first time buying, it's a very big purchase, it's a very big thing that happens in your life. I think people say the biggest stresses in life are like a death in the family, a baby, and I think it's like moving house is that. I'm sure that's, wow, the wind and the rain sounds brutal, but
yeah, and then a wedding as well.
And a wedding, yeah, I mean, so yeah, it's like, did I say divorce?
No.
divorce was another one. I'm sure divorce was one. So we've just went wedding, then divorce, we. But yeah, like I just, for me, rudeness and all that sort of stuff, I hate that. And then also like chasing up. I think we had to chase up a couple of times, didn't we? We initially, like I think I did say the other day, had to chase up about the paperwork that they lost. So if we never chased that up, I do sort of wonder how long would it have been before they were like, oh, actually, sorry, we've lost your paperwork. Oh, just a spot.
First to go,
yeah.
And then we go, ah, right, okay, well.
Yeah, so it is a bit like, well, how long would that have actually taken? So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you've had that experience. It isn't nice to hear. I think it's like, when you think of moving house and stuff like that, it is meant to be, it's meant to be a happy experience. And when you hear people have had like a bit of a crappy time, it is horrible to hear. But just like I say, day by day, like I say, I'm sure you have said when you're moving in, so hopefully, I don't think it's actually too far away now, but sorry if it is and I have just sort of got you mixed up with someone else. But I do hope that the rest of your time, once you get everything that you need to know and it becomes just a waiting game, I hope that wait is very just positive for you and it just flies over and you can get everything sorted. And then once you're in the house, just be aware that there is going to be little things that will just stress you out. That is just part and parcel of getting a house. But moving on, I'm possibly considering getting a new build and wondered, with the benefit of hindsight, which we already know is a wonderful thing, after living in the house for a while now, is there any extras that you wish you had paid extra for, or any that you did get that you feel may not have been worth having either inside or outside? The choices are a bit daunting, thank you. So I will just say, it is an extra, or it's like an optional extra, like it's a weird one, but the light that we've got outside, I would recommend getting that. I think it just looks a lot nicer. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone that's got the coach light. I just think it's not as bulky and it's just as bright. It's very nice how is it up down?
Yeah, that's what they're called, up down light.
Yeah, I really like that. Obviously it is just personal preference again. So, but yeah, I'm glad we got that after seeing a few people with coach lights. I am really happy that we got that. Obviously that is something that you can change. Like I've said before, just go around in the house, check all the plugs are in areas where you would like plugs to be. Sorry again, I am on teasing and check the veg. Can you think of anything, Katie, that we didn't get? I don't think there was anything that we didn't actually get. Under your stairs, check all that sort of stuff. 2 seconds, sorry Katie. I could just cut this out, but I like keeping it raw. What did you say? What were you going to say, sorry doll?
But the only thing that we didn't get that probably would have been helpful was an outside tap, but
yeah,
we didn't get it
that's another
price.
Yeah, the outside
So
tap, I can't, it was something ridiculous one, like
200
quid.
It was between 100 and 200.
And you can get them done. I think I seen someone comment saying that they were going to get a hot and cold one done for like 60 quid. So
my dad, one of my mum and dad's was done for 50 quid.
yeah, it's just like some of the things I think you should realistically look at. Like I say, I can't remember what extras and stuff are actually on the list, and look at and think realistically and just look at them and go, well, what's the price of this going to be like? I think the main thing I would just say is your sockets. Like I say, we've got one under the stairs. That really helps with charging the Hoover. Then we got an extra one. Was it just under the stairs?
Yeah, the stairs is going on.
But like I say, if you go around your house, like for example, all of ours are down there, and you're like down that corner just behind the telly, but you're like, oh, I'd like an extra one. I know we've got one there, but say you didn't and go, oh, I'd like an extra one.
Telly on the wall,
yeah,
get one.
half height. Yeah. That's another thing that someone has commented and said they're gonna get theirs half heighted up. So yeah, just go around, like I say, if you're gonna get the telly upstairs, make sure it's in, you're gonna have one in a position that you would like it to be in. And I think it is just, like I say, we didn't get a fence. I think we ended up paying £200 less for a fence, wasn't it, and to get it all done. And I'm not gonna lie, our fence is nicer than the ones Gleeson did.
I like
it's the topping.
The
weather is really bad, otherwise I would have took you out to see it, but it is dark anyway. But there's like a beading on top of the fence that I just really like. It just caps it off really nicely, doesn't it? And it's not just open. And
I'm gonna try and get one for the back.
Yeah, for the back fencing.
Because obviously that one's ours.
Yeah,
it's
the next
in,
one is
like,
our neighbours, isn't
yeah,
it?
But then they put that in for us, so I'm hoping to get some beading on top of it so that it
Yeah,
looks nice.
definitely.
The two of them.
Definitely. And then the last comment, hey, just love you too. Oh, thank you. Thanks for these videos. It's helped me and my husband so much with our process and our new build, first time buy. Can't wait to get moved in. We'd love to show you guys what we have done with our Kilkenny when we move in. Yeah, if you just get to the Instagram, get either the YouTube Instagram, that my Instagram that I promote on here, or the joint Instagram. Obviously Katie does run that one more than me, so go to the YouTube Instagram, that's probably the best, and I'll obviously always show Katie. But I think I remember his comment, and I think he is going to do a lot to his house, and it does sound really nice. Obviously everyone does quite a lot to the house when they first move in, but I think he was on about decorating straight away, which again I think one of our neighbours did that, and I've never heard her sort of complain saying like she wished she never did it. I think it is just sort of optional, and they do just advise you not to, but at the end of the day, if you're happy to go into your house and decorate it, you know, who's to stop yous, and like, fair play to you. So I think that is going to wrap the video up. I have just waffled on for a good 10 minutes there. Thank you to you guys, and like I say, any comments, just get them down below. That they're just done. Get them down below. It does really help out a lot, I think, especially if the videos do feel a little bit dry. Just having a few comments can help bulk them up a bit, like this one. But that is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to wait for, actually I don't need to wait for anything, so I'm going to jump in the shower while my chicken's cooking, and then get this all sorted and rendered, edited and uploaded for YouTube. Tomorrow is food shop day, so that'll be out on Friday. Pretty interesting one. Then I don't know if we're up to much this weekend, but we'll see, and you guys will obviously see. So I will oh yes, the tip, the garage is an absolute tip, so we have to go to the tip. And I will remember to subscribe, like the video if you did enjoy, and I'll catch yous